Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be talking about December. So December is a truly powerful month of the year. Firstly because it's the last month of the year. It is coming under the number 12. And number 12 in numerology is representing the completion of a cycle. So we will be talking a little bit about that. We will be talking a little bit about the complete solar eclipse which is coming on December 4th. And how it is bringing us a great new positive energy, the energy which is reminding us to open our hearts and minds, and this energy will be present the whole next year, so this is truly powerful moment. If we go deeper into numerology, number 12 is representing the completion of a cycle. So this is truly amazing because when it comes to the completion of a cycle, firstly, it's a great moment to reflect our lives, to reflect the past and to see what good has already happened. Especially in the times right now when most people are focused only on what is going wrong, what is happening, what is shown to us on media, all this different information. Many people are stressed right now. Many people are afraid, and it's actually truly natural that you're feeling stressed, that you're feeling fear right now. Also, every time when we are going towards the end of a certain cycle, we will sense a certain fear because our unconscious body is afraid of those endings. It's also kinda the end of a part of a ego, because we are transcending onto the greater level of understanding ourselves. We are stepping into the unknown. We are going towards something new, something unfamiliar. So it's natural to be afraid of that. But if we start reflecting our past and to see what good has also happened at this time, we will see that there's many things to appreciate. Maybe we've met new people, maybe we've met some new opportunities. Maybe something great happened this year. Maybe we've realized something truly incredible. Maybe we've developed certain new talents or whatever it can be. Maybe you've gained some great new material things, and maybe you've spiritually truly evolved this year, or just express gratitude for all of that. It's not a coincidence that December is also a month of celebration and month of appreciation. All the gifts and all those different things that are happening in December, it's not a coincidence that all of that is happening in December. We are celebrating the new year and the end of this year and so on. So December is also a time where we rest, we rejuvenate, so we can prepare for the future. We can create a greater vision of the future, what the next year will be, what beliefs we don't want to bring to the future, the habits and behaviors that we want to shift. Many people are making those plans for the future. So when it comes to that, we will be talking a lot about later, because there are some great energy shifts that are happening. But as we always say, always apply changes today and embody those changes. Because if we just say, oh, I will do it at the 1st of January, and we all know how that motivation works. We are motivated and inspired for a few days, but if we are not feeding the fire, the inner fire, it will run out really soon. So we need to embody the changes, and every single day we need to remind ourselves why we are doing those things, what is truly inspiring us, what are the values that we are nurturing and that are really important to us. So all those great shifts actually will happen at the 4th of December, which will be the complete solar eclipse in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. So why this moment or this event will be so powerful? Firstly, the energy of Sagittarius is bringing us a truly positive energy, an energy of passion, energy of adventure. It is also bringing the energy of luck, the energy which encourages us to open our minds and hearts. So this event will be truly powerful, and it will be leading us into the future, so the whole next year can be affected by those energies. And we can sense from here if the positive energy is more present, if the energy of passion is more present. Life will truly become more like an adventure, obviously, if we see it that way. So we need to focus more onto the direction where we can truly sense our lives as an adventure. And if we want to sense our lives as an adventure, we need to become students of life. Student of life is always learning, always studying, always observing what is happening and how to look on events around us as moments which are teaching us something truly special. Moments are always teaching us what not to repeat or what to apply to change it for the better, right? And when we look into the world, each of us is a creator. So if we recognize the events that are happening, the major global events that are happening, we can recognize what patterns are not serving anymore. We see a lot of separation, we see how people are dividing because of certain ideas. So we can recognize that those patterns are truly not working. Hate is not working, fear is not supporting us, anger is not helping us to grow and evolve and become more connected with each other. And everyone who is observing it from that greater awareness will recognize, well, let's apply the opposite of that, or a greater energy of that, a higher energy of that. If we go into emotional scale, we can see that fear, anger, and all those lower energies are at the bottom. If we go higher, we will see joy, we will see happiness, we will see blissfulness, we will see also balance, and at the top there will be blissfulness and enlightenment. So everyone who can sense that blissfulness, who is learning to awaken more joy in your lives, who is learning to awaken more happiness, now it's time to bring it to the world, and you are supported with that energy of Sagittarius to bring more passion to the world, to bring more creativity to the world, to bring more love so people can open their minds and hearts to welcome that new energy. So it's truly amazing. And because that complete solar eclipse is also a beginning of an end of a cycle, it is leading us into a great destruction to make a way or to make a space for a greater enlightenment. So when it comes to that great destruction, it's good to think a little bit about our belief system. What beliefs are not serving us anymore? What beliefs are not supporting our future selves? So you will also need to design a clear idea, a clear vision of who you want to become. You can see that everything is actually about who you are becoming, because who you become is what you bring to the world. What you bring to the world is what will reflect back to you. The karma, the law of karma means each action is bringing you results. So when it comes to beliefs, write down the beliefs which are not supportive for your growth. Write them down on a piece of paper, and you can then burn it down or whatever works for you. And then design new beliefs. It's the beginning of a new cycle, more positive beliefs. Beliefs which are coming from that greater energy of passion. Be the student of life and always learn. So you can design beliefs like, I'm always learning what this moment is teaching me. If you've lost something, what that event is teaching you, and all those different things. Then when it comes to a new cycle, it comes also to motivation. What kind of motivation is driving us, right? What kind of motivation is truly driving us into the future? Many people are motivated just by money or any kind of material thing, and it's nothing wrong with that. But also think about deeper stuff. Why you want to have that money? What will you buy with it? And you can write all of that down. And then what will you do with the things that you will buy? What is the purpose of that? How will you feel when you will get it? So the point is that you go deeper into your motivation. It's not enough just to say, I'm motivated to be a millionaire or something. Go deeper. Why you want to be a millionaire? What you want to bring to the world? What you want to give to the world when you will be a millionaire? Or what will you give for exchange to become a millionaire? And who you want to become on that process, because money is not making you a better person. It is making you more of who you are. So if you're already a good person, you can be just even better person with it. You can help more, you can give more. But it's not a great motivation just to think about it. So go deeper. Maybe you want to experience a greater enlightenment. Why you want to experience that? Why you want to be more awakened? And go truly deep within yourself. You are actually truly supported right now to do all of that inner work, inner search to find what is the core of your motivation. What is the core of your inspiration? Why you want to make these changes? Because the truth is, we all want to experience freedom. We all want to be happy. Like Dalai Lama said, everybody wants to be happy and nobody wants to suffer. So we are always doing things to experience more happiness and to avoid suffering. And the question is how we are or what we are doing to experience more joy and happiness, and how we are avoiding suffering. If we go deeper into ourselves, we can recognize what patterns are leading us to happiness and what patterns are not working on experiencing more happiness. Sometimes we can recognize what watching movies is bringing us lots of joy, but if we then watch too many movies, it is also leading us into laziness and losing of passion. So we need to find a great balance between all the things. And what I know for sure is that creativity is always bringing us more and more and more happiness. So search for the creativity. Always seek for how to creatively express yourself. And creativity is always coming from that open mind when we are not limited by things. So step outside of your limitations and truly dream big what you want to create and how you want to bring it to the world in your unique way. And then also the new cycle. When we are stepping into the future, what values are also driving us? Is it a greater love? Is it a compassion? Is it, whatever you can find as a value which is representing something truly powerful to you, something helpful, something meaningful, which you truly want to bring or want to embody, so you can become a greater version of yourself, so you can shine in that greater unique light to the world. And another thing is that December also starts under the planet Neptune in the zodiac sign of Pisces. And Pisces is bringing us the energy of deep intuition and profound emotional awareness. So, because December will be signified by this Neptune planet, the Neptune is also known from ancient Greek times as a dream god. So we can see we will have those profound, inspirational ideas about the future, what to create. So even if you're worrying right now, when you're observing what is happening on the world, become aware that you can still dream. Nobody can take away your dreams. Once we start dreaming more, we will feel more inspired to make certain changes in our lives, which can change our lives, right? And then it comes action. We need to put all those dreams into action. We need to make something out of it. And that's where we will become truly creative. So here comes into play the Pisces energy of deep intuition and great emotional awareness. When it comes to action, in tune into your intuition and ask it for guidance. You can go into meditation and ask yourself, what can I do today to become a better version of myself? Or if you already know what you want to achieve, ask yourself, what kind of changes do I need to apply today? Or what I need to overcome to become it? Or what should be my next step? Ask your intuition for guidance, and then with greater emotional awareness, whatever you're doing, become aware how do you feel when you're doing that. Become aware how do you feel when you're observing something. How do you feel when you're going outside into the nature? How do you feel when you're creative at something? How do you feel when you're talking with certain people? Become aware of your emotions, because our emotions are also telling to us what is more aligned with ourselves. When we feel more happiness, more joy, it means that we are doing something which makes our soul glow. So do more of that. So you can see the planets are supporting you, the energy is supporting you, and I'm supporting you. I am truly supporting you, my friends. Just do your work. Do what you love. Follow the joy. Always follow the joy. So I'm bringing you today the painting of the phoenix. You probably saw it before, but it is a great time to be reminded of that. Every single day you can be that phoenix, rising from the ashes. Align your energy with your higher self, so we can download the ideas from there, from your true self. So we can find and create the purpose which you want to follow. What is that purpose? We don't need to search for purpose, actually. We can search for passions out of that greater energy of love and joy. And from finding the passions by trying different things, if we apply those changes, if we put our energy into work, if we start creatively expressing ourselves, we can say, well, I want to change the world with that. I want to change the world with my paintings. I want to change the world with my books. I want to change the world as a teacher, as a doctor, as a scientist, or whatever you will find within yourself. You will see the purpose is created by you. And every time you can decide what will be the purpose of this day, what will be the purpose of this week, of this month, of this year, of the next 10 years, next 20 years. You can decide, and if we truly do what we say that we will do, we will make lots of changes. And then the month of December will end with a great energy of the planet Jupiter, which is also known from the Greek mythology or the ancient Greek times, the planet of light. And this energy will be present for the next year, 2022. And it is powerful. The planet of light, my friends. The great light is coming towards us. And I want to remind you, do not wait changes because they will never come. Those who are waiting will experience just more waiting. Some people are writing like when those shifts will happen, when those changes will appear. You know why we are experiencing challenges in our lives? So they can trigger us so deeply that we finally say, oh, I have enough of it. I want to make changes. That's the moment when we start changing ourselves. So all the events, everything that is happening right now is happening so everyone would be triggered so deeply that everyone would start making changes on yourself. So when we say the planet of life, the dream god, all the beautiful positive energies, and the energy of adventure, luck, open mind, and all of that, we are talking about the potentials which are within all of us. When that energy is present, it is inspiring us to connect with those inner potentials. Always remember that that's within you, so stop waiting changes, but rather create changes. Look what is not working for you anymore and change that. That's the beginning of change. Look for what is not working for you, the beliefs, the motivation, the values, the anything, and change it for the better. Learn from the people which you admire, which you can be inspired from, and apply those changes in your life. Through the time you will find your unique way to apply them, to create your own beliefs. Just remember that all the changes can be, all the beliefs and motivation and whatever you will find that you need to change, habits, behaviors, actions, are changed by new ones. So be aware who you want to become and become it. Embody those changes so you can reflect them. You can shine in as a changed man or woman on the world. So this is it for this video, my friends. You can write in the comments what was the most empowering information for you today, or what kind of changes you're working on. Let's inspire one another to see, sometimes we read something and we say, oh yes, I need to change that as well. I want to do that as well. So write it in the comments below. And you can also write what the phoenix represents to you. There are so many beautiful stories about Phoenix, which are always inspiring us to rise and shine. So I'm sending you all love, blessings, and lots of power. If you would like to find more about my art, you can find it on my Instagram page, I Draw My Passion. I'm also grateful for everyone who is supporting my artwork in my Etsy shop, I Draw My Passion. You're all truly appreciated. One love, my friends. Have a beautiful creative day.